and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I quickly want to share with you guys some interview questions that might come out in your forthcoming interview. I received calls about the past examination and I felt bad for not making any video about the exam, the entrance exam that just passed. People called me and were complaining, lamenting. They weren't expecting what they got for the examination. They got Finnish language, and many people were not expecting to see Finnish language in the exam, and they were kind of disappointed, and I felt so bad for that. I wanted to make a video before the exam date, but I couldn't because at the point I was sick, and you guys know I'm a very busy person. I go to work, or even when I'm at home, I do house chores and I have kids. You might be hearing sounds in this video. My kids are here. I'm actually in the middle of cooking now, but I just thought, why not pick up my camera and just make this video here. I'm in my bonnet, I'm not in my regular settings. I just thought, I'm always postponing and procrastinating video making, so I just decided to pick up my camera and just make this video here. Anyways, you guys are not here for my looks or anything. You guys are here to listen to what I have to say, and yeah, that is what I'll be sharing with you guys. I have 4 questions here. I have practical questions here. I just thought that these questions are very important for oral interviews and they might come out in your interview, so I thought I should share with you guys because many people were not expecting Finnish language, and I knew Finnish language was going to be in the exam, so I felt bad for not coming here to give you guys, my subscribers, my lovers, to give you guys heads up before the exam. At least if you had known that Finnish language will be in the exam, you won't be caught unawares. So yeah, so let's get right into it, guys. So the first question that might come out, okay, let me say this before I even go into the questions. There are no past questions in Finland, either for the written exam or for the interview. There are no past questions for entrance exams in Finland. You are not allowed to save or to copy any exam you've written. After your exams, you are expected to submit without copying or screenshotting or saving any of your questions. So it is actually illegal, and I think it is a criminal offense for you to see. Is it dark? Okay, it's not. So my camera went off. So these are the questions I thought might come out for your interview. It might come out, it might not come out. I'm not saying that any of these questions or these questions will come out. I'm just trying to share with you guys what, in most cases, what might be interview questions, if you get. So the first question is, why did you choose to study in Finland? You should know the reason why you've chosen to come and study in Finland. So why did you choose to come to Finland will be the first question. So answer that and put that at the back of your mind before the interview day. The next one is, what is your greatest strength? It might also come in another form. It might come as, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? So but for here, I've written down what is your greatest strength, because I think what are your strengths and weaknesses are so popular that they might not ask in that form. So yeah, you should put that in mind as well. For me, if I want to answer the question relating to strength, I'll think about my top qualities and my skills that I have that are relevant to the course that I've applied to. Let's take for instance nursing. I can say I'm compassionate, I'm a team worker, and then you build on it, you explain further. So the next question is, why do you want to study nursing, or why do you want to study the course you've applied for? You can go online, Google search, you see a lot of answers there, and just shuffle and pick the best one for you and put that at the back of your mind. And when they ask you the question, you have something, and you don't just say, I want to study nursing because I'm interested, or I want to study nursing because I'm a very compassionate person, or I want to study nursing because I can take care of people. You actually explain and give examples during interview. Don't just list. And as well, during your interview, try to be convincing. You talk with confidence and you try to convince the people that are listening to you that you actually mean what you are saying. For this question, why did you apply to study in this school? You try to cite them, they are one of the best schools, and go on Google, you see a lot of answers to this kind of question. So that is that for the questions. And the other thing I would want you guys to do during your interview is to be confident. Be confident during your interview. You talk authoritatively, but don't overdo. And again, you should be attentive. When other people are talking, you listen. You can't say you are a team player and then when other people are talking, you are lost, like you are not following along. You give gestures, nod your head in agreement. You try to follow up when other people are talking. You listen to them attentively, and when you are talking as well, you say what you want to say, and don't overdo. Like, don't be too forward. It's not as if you shouldn't say what you have to say. Allow other people to talk during the interview. Give other people chance to talk, and when it's your turn, say what you want to say. If you have questions, allow other people to say what they have to say before you ask your question or you contribute if you have more contribution. So guys, when I was editing this video, I noticed that I didn't include some points I would have loved to add in this video. So these are the questions I would have loved to add. As you know, as I've said earlier in this video, I didn't plan to make this video when I actually filmed it. So now I'm here to add some points that I would have loved to add. And the first one is, why study in a multicultural environment? You can actually say it reduces the possibility of a group being favored above others, and you can say it also brings about equity. So the next question is, what are your plans after graduation? They usually ask this question as well because they want to know your plans, or they would want to know your plans after graduation. They actually want to know if you'll be following through with the study, if you are actually interested in staying back in Finland, and if you actually apply to work in Finland. You can actually answer them by saying, after, for instance, for nursing now, you can say after schooling you register in Finland with Valvira, you would like to learn the language very well and work as a registered nurse in Finland. That will also let them see that you are actually interested in working in Finland after graduation, and this might help you gain admission. Another question they might ask is, how can you study, or how can you cope with studying in a multicultural environment? I don't know, something is just telling me that they will ask question about multiculturalism, because as we all know, Finland is not an English speaking country. They speak Finnish here and Swedish. And yeah, it's a multicultural environment where people from all walks of life come to live. We have Asians here, Africans, So I think a question about multicultural might come out. And yeah, so I would like for you to read more about multicultural environment. That will help as well. So if you have other interview questions that might be useful to people that are looking forward to doing this oral interview, please put it down in the comment section so that these people can make use of it. Thank you so much in advance. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.